everyone, welcome back to the shit show I call a channel, and welcome back to Corpse Factory. It's been so long. I think it's been 2 months. It's been a month since I've uploaded. Not a month. It's been 3 weeks. Close enough. It's been 3 weeks since I uploaded. I get it. I know. I understand. I don't know how, but we're back. We're finally back. It's actually pretty good to be back, playing Corpse Factory. I know I've been way too bored of it because those were the only videos that racked up any views, or got views, like, period. But I don't even care because I don't know. It just feels good to be back. I got a haircut and my sister decided to straighten my hair and I look awful, so I don't have my curly wavy hair right now, so it's fine, but we're back. But like I said in the last time I uploaded Corpse Factory, the second half of it didn't save, so for at least a good maybe 15, maybe even 10 or 15 or so minutes, I'm gonna already know what's going on and I don't have my reaction, so I apologize for that. But I will say from what I left off, or what I remember. But anyway, but yeah, the really crazy part, I already know what happens, so I'm sorry for everyone. But this is the last place where we left off. We are, if you guys even remember from last time, or whoever the fuck found these videos, we're now playing as Gojiro, so this is literally where we left off, from the last video anyway, so I already know what's gonna happen. Sadly. My reaction was priceless. I promise it was funny. Please. There he is. What the fuck is his name again? Junpei! His name's Junpei. That's like Aoi's boyfriend. Oh my god. Like, I don't get it. I'll have to follow him. Can't confront him here. I already know what the confrontation's gonna be about. God. Looks like he's heading toward the station. Easy. Here goes. Yeah, I already know what happens. And it's boring that I know what happens. Can't believe this guy traveled to the very end of the train line. Took nearly an hour to get here. If his home is all the way out here, why does he travel so far just to visit a maid cafe? 'Cause he's a fucking weirdo. That's why. He wandered into the underground parking lot, so I'm guessing his apartment building is above this little tomb. No one else around.
Hey, is someone there?
I forgot that he started talking, so it scared me. But yeah, hi! Once again. Guess I'm not as stealthy as I thought. Apparently not.
Gojimbo?
I forgot that he calls Kojiro that.
Junpei Matsumoto.
Yep. Oh my god, it sounds so weird to hear his voice again. Both of them.
You follow me home, dude?
Followed. This is the only time I've done it. I don't do it, on a daily routine.
That's right.
Yep, okay, fair enough.
Have
Okay,
some
whatever.
questions.
Not cool, man. Could've just DM'd me.
This is not that kind of questions or what you're thinking about, Junpei. Just saying. I stride up to him and press my chest against his round belly. Standing this close is easy to see that he's actually younger than I thought. Really? How fucking young is he? I forgot that was a... Whatever. I'm nearly a full head higher than him. Despite his bulky build, I don't think I have any trouble crushing him in a fist fight.
Back off, dude. I'm warning you.
Ooh, that music change. The music change! I miss saying that. I miss saying that. You see that sprite.
Question 1.
Hey, I ain't playing your games.
Who runs the human removal service?
Yeah, that's the place where Junpei works at! Yeah, I remember that!
Telling you that?
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
I forgot about
Fuck you, man.
it.
Question 3.
Shut up!
What is your role?
Oh yeah, his role in the human removal service.
I've listed the questions in order of importance. Please answer.
Junpei pulls his head back and spits in my face. Yeah, I still can't talk, by the way. The disgusting glob of saliva dribbles down my cheek. I snap 2 of his fingers. I forgot that happened so quickly. Yeah, so that happened, and sadly you couldn't see my raw reaction, which I'm very upset about.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Ugh. I hate the noises. The knuckles within his blubbery digits break inside my fist as I bend them in the wrong direction. It's still awful to hear after a second time. I savor the sensation of shattered bone grinding against shattered bone as his knuckles splinter and pierce his skin.
Question 1. Who runs the human removal service?
God. Junpei wrenches his hand away from mine. He clenches his other fist. He looks prepared to launch it at my face. Ah! I don't know why that scared me. The punch connects perfectly against my jaw. Oh my god. The jaw's like a knockout button too. I cock my head a little, riding the momentum of the impact. A tooth came loose in my mouth. I think it's a bottom canine. I swallow it. What the fuck? Yeah, people actually do that. Like when they lose a tooth and they don't notice, they accidentally swallow it. Turning my head back, I lock eyes with Junpei.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
Shit! You want another fist in the face?
Yeah, I'm sure he could take this. Is
Freaking fingers!
yeah, he broke them. Yeah. It's still so intense after a second time. Junpei tries to lash out with a kick to my shins. He's slow. He's just not cut out for a fight. I step aside and his leg fails limply. Completely off balance, he falls and lands on his rear. I move toward and stand over his recumbent body.
I've listed
I don't know
the
that word.
questions in order of importance.
He's just gonna keep saying that. That's what makes it eerie.
Please answer.
Help me! Someone help me!
I don't think
This
anyone
psycho is trying to kill me!
can't help but sigh loudly. I run my tongue along my gums, feeling for the gap created by my missing tooth. Definitely a canine that I swallowed. Yeah, you swallowed it. Bit of an inconvenience. Have to get a false tooth now. Wonder if Noriko will think less of me. Noriko doesn't need to fucking know.
Question 1.
Fuck you!
He madly tries to kick at my ankles. His feet stop against mine with no force or pressure.
Who runs the human removal service?
He sounds so serious.
Ah!
Oh my god! The guttural beastly growl that spews from his mouth is the desperation of a concerned dog. I don't much believe in kicking someone when they're down, figuratively nor literally. I kick him in the ribs, and his howl of anguish repeats itself. Sometimes you have to do things you don't believe in. I kick him again and again and again. 1 or 3 of his ribs shatter against the toe of my shoe. It's a crunching sensation, like kicking in the ribs of a cadaver. I suppose the comparison isn't really necessary.
Please!
My god. The slow, desperate plea is completely different from the urgent howls of frustration just a moment ago. Beaten and wounded, the dog is panting heavily, his tongue lolling against the asphalt.
Question 2. How are the victims of the website killed?
My god. A moment's silence prompts me to prepare my foot for another flurry of kicks. But a meek answer I didn't foresee causes my body to stiffen.
Harold. He carries out all the killings personally.
Ooh, I forgot about that! I frown and the motion causes a sharp pain to shoot through my bleeding gums.
Harold.
The dog spits blood down his shirt and groans. Calling him a dog.
Visionary. Prophet. And he's immortal.
That... the
He's
face.
more powerful than Corpse Girl ever was.
Oh.
Every person targeted by the human removal service is removed by the Herald's hand.
This wasn't the explanation I was expecting. I thought the operation was similar to Corpse Girls. Send a corpse photo to a victim, urge them to kill themselves, or give them instructions to kill someone else. That was what Noriko and I discussed. That was the conclusion we reached. I don't like being proven incorrect. I bring my foot to Junpei's ribs one more time and he hardly flinches. He simply exhales and absorbs the force.
Question 3. What is your role?
Oh god. I think the dog is unconscious. You fucking think? I tilt my neck from side to side and hear a comforting crack that pop that relieves the tension in my muscles. Now my back's starting to hurt. I think I'm getting cursed by this game. I crouch down and press my fingers to his wrist. The pulse is strong and his breathing is regular. He won't die, not unless I take action now. I told Noriko I'd kill him. I told her I'd take care of our problem. This is where I audibly screamed because I wasn't expecting Aoi to be here. Yeah, so that's Aoi, by the way. A girl's voice, soft and not unpleasant, but worried, terrified. I stand once more to see the concerned face before me.
What did you do to Junpei?
Aoi! Oh my god! Aoi Sato. Oh my god, Noriko's friend, best friend. And the girlfriend of Junpei Matsumoto. That is the one thing I haven't missed. This is the one, when he says saws and when he says mad. Those are the two things that I've not missed from this damn game. I need to leave. Aoi doesn't know my identity. She doesn't know I'm involved with Noriko. If I escape now, Aoi will never link this assault to Noriko. Well, that's option 1. Option 2...
Get out of here, you psycho!
Yeah, no. Can't think about option 2. Yeah, if you guys are wondering what option 2 is also killing her. But he knows he can't do that. If Aoi got hurt, Noriko would never forgive me. You think? Noriko still has the hots for this girl. Of course she wouldn't. I can return to finish Junpei another day. I know where he lives now, after all.
Later.
Just later. I almost killed your boyfriend, but later. I turn my heel and leave the sobbing girl to tend to her wounded dog. Oh my god, that's so weird referring to a human as a dog. It just... This... Okay. So almost around here is when... Okay, this is where I left off. Now... Okay, from now on, I have no idea what the fuck is gonna happen. When I was with... Shizuko, I became really fascinated with brewing coffee. She bought me a handheld bean grinder and a French press for my birthday. To thank her, I made frequent trips to the market to buy freshly roasted beans. I would lose track of the hours I spent carefully grinding the beans and aiming to brew the perfect cup. But Shizuko never enjoyed coffee, never had a taste for it. I didn't give up. I kept refining my technique, kept experimenting with different beans and roasts in an attempt to craft something she would find palatable. She died and I threw the French press in the trash. Who the fuck is Shizuko? I just visit the cafe now for my morning coffee. I donate the handheld grinder to this cafe. More specifically, I gave it to the cute waitress here. Man, maybe it was callous of me to discard the gift that Shizuko gave me. It should have torn me apart to throw away something that symbolized what we had together. But 3 years isn't so important in the grand scheme of a lifetime. Besides, I have someone else now? What's happening? Well, I don't have her, but I want her. Is it Noriko? Oh, God. Noriko reminds me of Shizuku in some ways. In other ways, they couldn't be more opposite. When the takeout coffee I ordered is ready, I leave my money on the counter and grab the paper cup. A quick sip of the piping hot brew fills me with renewed life. The liquid scalds the area where my tooth used to be. Forgot about that already. Not much for it. I'll go to the dentist some other time. Coffee in hand, I leave the cafe and make my way to my next destination. Where we go? The library, huh? Public libraries don't get the credit they deserve in this age. They're quiet, calm, soothing. That doesn't always do it for me, but it's nice to escape the bustling of the city. Plus, they always carry works from my favorite authors, but the librarians don't pay me any mind. They think they're at a loss. I think they're at a loss to recommend books that fit my taste. I don't feel judged here. Nobody looks at me and wonders if I'm a creep. Nobody cares about my unshaven face or crinkled clothes. Nobody looks at me and asks if I miss Shizuko. I wish someone would ask. Just once. It would be nice to know someone cares, even if I don't. But no one knew Shizuko. No one knows she was in my life, and no one knows she's gone. I haven't even told Noriko about her. I don't even know who the hell she is. I think she has enough on her mind right now. I'll tell her when the time is right. After wandering in the library aisles aimlessly, I pick a tome from the shelf at random and find a couch to sit on. Comfortable at least. Comfortable at last. I sip my coffee and thumb through the book I've acquired. It would seem I've selected an autobiography about a famed painter I've never heard of. It will do for now. I'll read anything. I skim through the preface, then the first chapter. My fingers pick up speed as I thumb through the pages, never absorbing more than the first line of any particular page. Boring, drivel. I can't read this. I toss the book aside and rest a closed fist underneath my chin. I'm not normally this restless. Usually I'm focused and driven. But it's my birthday. It's his birthday? Wait, what was the date? Fuck, I don't remember the date. And Shizuko isn't here to get me a gift. Perhaps I regret throwing away the French press. It was the most thoughtful birthday gift I've ever received. Perhaps I just regret losing Shizuko. I don't know. If this were any other day, I wouldn't waste my time dwelling on the past. I thought I was above giving this day more significance than any other. 35. Fuck. Where do the years go? 35? I think that's how old my dad is. He's either 34 or 35. I don't remember. Time really does slip through your fingers. Hell, it's even been more than a year since I've met Noriko. Really? Technically. I doubt she remembers our first meeting. I peer around the library and find a smile forming on my face. She probably thinks we met here just a few months ago. I asked her about some trivial question. Something about Lovecraft or Cthulhu. Then I introduced myself. But the first time we bumped into each other was at my apartment. Well, her apartment. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? What are you talking... Are we going back in time? We're going back in time. It was a fully furnished apartment. Didn't have to take much with me when I left. I bet it looks much the same today than it did back then. I returned to collect a few last things. A couple of blankets in the closet, a broom and a dustpan, a few knuckle bones. The usual stuff. What? Leg of a human or an animal? Because I know some people collect animal bones. And I wanted to say goodbye one final time. To my surprise, she was there. She was chatting to the landlord casually, inquiring about the terms of the lease. I must have frozen in my tracks when I saw her. I know that I spent a good few minutes simply staring at her. She was beautiful, gorgeous, breathtaking. And she looked like Shizuko. Shizuko! She looked so much like Shizuko. She shook hands with the landlord. She said her name out loud. Noriko Kurosawa. Her name stuck in my mind. It replayed over and over in my head. The landlord accepted her offer for the apartment. Noriko would be moving in, making the place her home. My place. I must have bumped my shoulder into her by accident when I tried to squeeze past. She apologized. I apologized.
Zaz was just leaving.
Oh shit, so his old apartment became Noriko's apartment. Okay, so Noriko is currently living in Kojiro's old apartment.
No, please. It was my fault. I'm very sorry. Did you live here?
Yeah.
I see. Thank you for taking care of the place. I'll be moving in soon.
I see.
Did you like it here?
How does she not remember talking to him? I'm sorry, but if I would have saw someone before... actually, no, that's probably a lie. I don't think I'd remember them that much. But in this scenario, I think I would. I don't know why, but I think I would.
Yes, very much so. It was home.
I'm glad. I hope that I feel just as comfortable here.
It's been so long since I heard this girl's voice. Oh my god. I nodded, but didn't pull my eyes from her face. She walked away after gracing me with a polite bow. Huh. Did not know they met before that. The Noriko from back then was healthier than the girl I know now. She's become little more than a skeleton, skin and bones, but her keen mind hasn't dulled. And she's still gorgeous, still takes my breath away, just like Shizuku once did. But she refuses to leave the factory. She refuses to return to her apartment. Occasionally, Tomoe will go and fetch the things she needs. Clothes, tiny portions of food, coffee mostly. At some point, I got delegated to selecting the most suitable cadavers from the morgue. Also, Noriko doesn't have to visit the morgue herself. She gives me a bunch of photos, and it's on me to pick and choose cadavers that best match them. Not my favorite work, it's tedious, and I don't have the eye for detail that she does. But I do what I can.
Ouch.
What? My phone begins vibrating violently in my back pocket. I didn't realize I was sitting on it. Oh.
Yo,
Where the hell are you?
library.
Don't you have deliveries to make today?
I'm just taking the morning off.
You didn't ask me about that.
I told Tomoe.
No.
Well, she didn't mention anything about it to me.
Zaz, I'll see you in a few hours anyway. I just wanted to chill this morning. My birthday.
It's your birthday?
Yeah,
I didn't know. Happy birthday.
thanks.
Okay. I'll see you this afternoon. Bye.
Later.
Okay, so Noriko does not know what his birthday is. She sounded mad at me. Oh, yeah. In my defense, I haven't taken a day off from Corpse Girl's work for weeks. Didn't think taking this morning off would be too much to ask. Apparently it rubbed her the wrong way. But juggling this work as well as my morgue duties is tiring. Don't get much time for myself. Don't get much time to think. Probably why Shizuko's face doesn't pop into my mind as much as it used to. My theory, anyway. I drain the remains of my coffee cup. After returning the unread book to the shelf, I leave the library. Okay.
I'm home.
Yeah, he said that he does that. He says that he says, like, he's home. Like, to, like, his empty apartment. I close the front door behind me. My place is always dark. The tiny sliver of sunlight filters in the gap between the closed curtains. I like it this way. I spend countless nights underneath the unholy lights of the morgue. The fluorescent glow messes with my eyes. So I keep my apartment dark. It's comforting. I get it. My room is always dark. Excuse me, I almost never have lights on. My dad literally gave me the nickname of Cave Monster. Because my room is literally like my cave. Also, why the hell is there an outlet on the fucking wall? Like, all the way up here? I don't know. The place is small. Smaller than my last apartment. At any rate, Noriko's apartment. A tiny living space, one bedroom, a kitchenette. The bathroom is pitiful. A half-sized tub with a shower head above it. A toilet, no sink. I need to use the kitchen sink after finishing my business. But it's home. Moving here after deciding to leave my old place was the change I needed after Shizuko died. I threw away much of my life from back then. I'm almost a completely different person now. Damn. Almost. I've kept my habits, mannerisms. The parts of me people find weird or off-putting. Can't help it. That's just how I am. All those quirky attributes that Shizuko didn't stand, that couldn't stand, they're still with me. She's gone and I'm still here.
On.
I shake my head at the sound of my own voice. What a birthday. What a pointless day. Dwelling on the past doesn't suit me. I've moved on from Shizuko a long time ago. I'm only stuck on her today because of my birthday. Because because this day reminds me of that damn French press she bought for me. But it's gone now, and she's gone. All that remains is me. That's the way it always has been. Probably the way it always will be.
Enough. Time for work.
Damn. I don't feel like staying in and relaxing. I shuffle towards the tall, narrow cabinet in the far corner of my living space. I hoist the door open and look at my clean white coat. It's not stained or dusty like the one I kept on display near the window. It's my good coat, the one I reserved for special days, like my birthday. The white coat is resting comfortably on a white mannequin inside the white cabinet. I hate the color white. It serves no purpose. Despite its useless color, the mannequin holding the coat does serve a purpose. It carries my treasured possessions. Perhaps mannequin isn't the most fitting word for it, but it will do. Is that a cadaver? Does he have a cadaver using it? Does he have a fucking cadaver in his closet, but he's using it like a mannequin? Is that what he's doing? As I grab my coat, the sleeve catches on the mannequin's fingers. I tug at it gently and manage to release the coat from the mannequin's bony limb. I think he has a dead person in his closet.
Later.
I thought he was saying goodbye to the mannequin. That would have been fucking freaky. Habit of mine to say goodbye to empty rooms. Used to be funny when rooms were truly empty. Not so funny anymore. Not when the face stares back at me from within the cabinet. He has a dead person in his cabinet. Nothing to do about it. Oh my fucking god. Oh. Hi, Noriko.
Thanks.
I don't have a gift for you. I'm sorry.
All good.
Noriko runs her hand along her opposite arm shyly. Not like her to act so awkward and embarrassed.
I just didn't know. That's all.
I know.
She seems truly disappointed in herself for not knowing about my birthday.
I looked at my noise feed, and it even has a notification that today's the day. I'm sorry. I don't have a reasonable excuse.
Yeah, you kinda
fine.
do.
Really? What's on the agenda today?
He really doesn't care. I want to break away from this discussion. I hate my birthday. I hate Shizuko for leaving me. Who the fuck is Shizuko? Noriko sweeps a stray strand of hair behind her ear and contemplates the question.
12 deliveries. Tomoe has already prepped the bodies. She's waiting in the van. I've sent the photos to the victims.
Only 12 today?
Only? My god!
We're not getting many new requests. All of today's deliveries are just part of our backlog.
Only?
There aren't many corpses left here, actually. We've managed to work our way through most of them. I have to visit the morgue again.
I see.
Shit, sorry.
Things seem to be slowing down. Copycat is stealing our business. I just know it.
Well, Junpei almost died,
Maybe.
so... Well, actually, no. Kojiro said he wouldn't die.
That reminds me. Whatever happened to Ali's boyfriend?
What did I just say?
Me.
I can't believe I forgot about it. You were going to kill him.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow, I'd forgotten about that too. Caught up in my own head today. Junpei
Is
Matsumoto.
he dead?
Nope.
Unlikely.
Noriko's pout prompts me to
Hurting
explain.
good, but Aoi arrived before I could go further.
Shit.
Yep.
Did she see you?
Yeah.
Of course she
She
saw
doesn't
him.
know me though.
Yeah.
I suppose. Wait. You didn't hurt Aoi, did you?
No. The tone of panic in her gasping voice is impossible to
Of
disregard.
course not.
Yeah. Literally only because of you. If he didn't like you, I really think he would have.
Aoi's innocent, you know? She can't get caught up in all this.
I know.
Yeah, but I have this one theory that Aoi is, doing something behind closed doors. I'd never hurt a friend of Noriko's. Unless they hurt me first. Self-defense or
So,
something.
what do we do about Junpei? If he's still alive, he knows that you're involved with the morgue and with Corpse Girl.
Don't know. Actually, he did say something interesting.
What did he say?
I quote, "Every person targeted by the human removal service is removed by the Herald's hand." End quote.
The Herald?
Yeah, don't know what the hell that is,
Who the
but
fuck is the Herald?
I don't know.
Did you mishear? Was it supposed to be Gerald?
No, Herald. By the Herald.
Herald. Apparently some prophet. A visionary.
Yep.
Junpei says he's immortal.
Immortal? You're not serious.
Every killing is carried out by him personally.
What the hell? How is that even possible? How can someone kill so many people without getting caught?
I don't know. My tongue... Oh, I'm an idiot. I shrug. My tongue subconsciously licks the gap where my tooth once was.
This is good.
Yeah.
What a pain in the ass.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll take care of those.
Thanks.
Fuck, I'm sorry. It said I'll take care of those deliveries.
I'm going to try and dig up something.
Dig up.
Figuratively or literally?
Not literally. Information. Online.
I was about to say, she answered my question.
Had me excited there for a moment.
I was about to say, you're gonna go dig up a corpse by yourself? Like, the
Don't
fuck?
worry. You'll be the first person I tell if I decide to go digging up bodies.
Nice.
Thanks.
I throw Noriko a lazy wave and take my leave. Okay then.
You finally good to go?
Tomoe! I haven't seen you in so long!
Yeah.
I tried to imitate her voice a little bit. I don't know if you could tell.
Good. I want to get this over with.
Okay.
Oh, happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks.
It's funny to think that Tomoe knows about my birthday. I assume she read about it on Noise since
Get
we're
any
now friends.
prezzies?
Not more.
Lame. What do you like? I'll buy you something.
Really? You do that for me?
Of course. You may be a creep, but birthdays are the best. Everyone deserves a present.
I think she's being nice. Not a fan of being called a creep.
Well, I'd like a French press.
I knew he was gonna say that. I knew it. Would I?
Coffee press.
Oh, I know those. Yeah, sure. I'll order you one. Cool?
Cool. Thanks.
Damn.
Sure. Happy birthday, Kojiro.
I'm surprised she said your name, bro. I'm just saying. Surprisingly, she steps forward to give me a short hug. That! We're talking about Tomoe. That is very surprising. Feels nice. I would totally let Tomoe give me a hug. Contact. She's warm. Not like Noriko, or the way I would imagine Noriko to be. Is this man this desperate? I think my man really just wants a girlfriend. I think my man just wants somebody. I think he just wants somebody. Her hair smells wonderful, like coconut. I'm not sniffing it on purpose. I'm not trying to play up to my reputation as a creep. But it's impossible not to smell it when we're this close. Her fingers tap against my back a few times, and then she releases the hug. I smile as warm as her touch spreads across
Come on, let's get
her
going.
face.
Yeah.
I forgot that Tomoe and Shinya are dating. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Tomoe opens the van's driver's side door and scoots inside. As the door shuts behind her, I can't help but entertain the thought of what she would be like to have as a girlfriend, a partner, a lover. Well, guess fucking what? You can't be imagining that because she is taken, honey. She's nicer than I originally thought. Hearts in the right place. You don't be thinking about this woman like this. She's already got somebody. But she's not Noriko. I shake the fleeting thoughts from my mind and urge myself to get on with things. Delivery time. Yep. Ooh, where are we going? I actually want to know. Oh shit, we're at the morgue. Okay, it's next day. Morgue duties have felt mundane lately, boring, pointless. Lots of things I'd rather be doing. Had to come in early today thanks to an influx of deceased patients from the hospital. Bodies getting passed through the hospital halls and land in my lab. Unceremoniously. Damn. They need tagging, need to be added to inventory, need to be stored. Cadavers are needier than some people. Don't know where I'm going to store this lot. Running out of the room in this place, only a handful of cold chambers still available. I can thank the human removal service for that. This isn't the only morgue in the area, but it's one of the biggest. A lot of cadavers end up here. A lot of victims. Weeks ago, I used to smile every time one of Corpse Girl's victims entered this hallowed place. It was kind of poetic. Noriko cherry-picked corpses from this morgue. Those corpses were delivered to victims. The victims died and they ended up here as fresh cadavers, ready to repeat the cycle. It was beautiful. Circle of death. Not the circle of life. Circle of death. It's rare for Corpse Girl's victims to arrive. Now it's rare for Corpse Girl's victims to arrive. More common are the victims of human removal service. At least, that's my speculation. When multiple homicide victims arrive at the doorstep every day, it's not hard to piece things together. Lacerations, dismembered limbs, rope marks, bludgeoned skulls. Oh my god. Myriad mortal wounds inflicted on the flesh. I always suspected Corpse Girl's copycat was behind the sheer amount of death raging across Tokyo. Seeing the fruits of the copycat's labor firsthand has convinced me that we're not dealing with simple suicides. And Junpei Matsumoto's words still rang clearly in my ears. Our herald. He carries out all the killings personally. It all adds up. Corpse Girl has truly met her match. While the human removal service continues to claim countless lives, Corpse Girl's success is rapidly declining. Too much to Noriko's chagrin? What the hell? Corpse Girl has become so well known that the general public no longer fears her. Like a figure from folklore or fictional character. Everyone knows the name Corpse Girl, but only the true gullible believe she can kill people. I call it the Bloody Mary effect. If someone is predisposed to believe in a horrific entity, they will convince themselves that the entity truly exists. When targeted by a Corpse Girl, such a person will succumb to suicide in an attempt to escape a potentially more grisly fate. In reality, they simply play right into the trap that Corpse Girl laid for them. Those that treat Corpse Girl as no more than an entertaining piece of folklore, like Bloody Mary, are immune to fear. Someone like this can receive a photo of their own corpse and shrug it off as no more of a threat than a spam mail. It's ironic that the success Noriko sought for so long is the very thing that has rendered Corpse Girl's methods ineffective. I wouldn't say all of this is Noriko's phase. She's well aware of the situation. As for the human removal service, no one seems to know about it. There's no mention of it anywhere on the internet, anywhere I can access at any rate. Police investigate the string of homicides haven't mentioned it. Police investigating the strings of homicides haven't mentioned it. If the site relies on users to request deaths, I am at a loss as to how people are learning about it. It truly seems to be some sort of shadow organization, except for the fact that Junpei Matsumoto essentially walked right up to me and revealed himself. I don't know his motives for doing so, and I don't know how he found out I'm involved with Corpse Girl's work. I really should take care of him. Ooh. Okay. This is very rare for me, but this makes me almost want to continue the episode. But I'm not going to, because, I feel like my long videos aren't gonna get that many views, so I'm gonna stop this one right here. I may record one right after this. I have no clue, but I'm kind of just glad that I'm getting a video out now. That's about it. But, I hope that you guys finally enjoyed to see Corpse Factory back at it again, because, you know, I kind of missed it, so, and also kind of bored right now, so I just decided to record. I know it's been 3 weeks, I'm sorry, but, yeah, I hope you guys, I thought I heard someone at my door, there's no surprise. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!